gather you all together, you God's chosen people. Gather up together, gather up together, gather up together too. Look at that band. Look at the look in the land. Look at the pain. Look at the pain. Look at the pain.